tearing up into the darkness. Shit! Oh hell. Just go inside. Go.
Why do I feel like I'm in a movie?
What, were you raised in a barn?
Good to know we have the same tastes.
He's peeking. What's good? Make sure everything's loaded. What's poppin', player? I'm gone. I'm gone! Hey, hey. I'm watching you, motherfucker. Hey. Out of my house. That purple jacket. You hear me? You fucking stank. Fucking lepers! Oh man, you suck. Just, nobody want to sit up here with your dirty ass couch anyway. Oh shit. Oh yeah, can't handle the heat. Yeah, take it to the knee.
For God's sake, how do you stop them?
Bullets. Or kicking him in the nuts. Shit! Alright, knee. Time to work him out. He's back. Give him that Mike Tyson. Want some shit too? Oh, he missed. Ooh. Foul. Headshot.
Motherfuck!
It speared me through the floor. And then crawled away. The Legend of the Stinky Crow. So that's funny thing is well, that's actually the next boss coming up. Let's check it out.
The Legend of the Stinky Crow. Gall. For nearly 14 years, his mind had been soaring miles above. But Elliot Thomas was still stuck down on Earth in the boring town of Sinchester.
Sinster.
What?
It's pronounced Sinster.
How do you know?
My cousin's from Sinster. Never mind. Keep going.
You got a lot of family around, Johnson.
Alone in his treehouse, he glued feathers to his winged suit, readying himself for the day he would join the Phoenixes and Quetzalcoatls in the sky. "Dinner time," cried his mother from their house across the yard. Elliot sat at the center of the table. A TV dinner was challenging his BO as the dominant smell in the room.
B.O.
On his left, his mother yammered about her day at the ER. On his right, his father was absorbed in his smartphone. As for Elliot, his eyes were fixed on the ceiling fan. The most fascinating personality within a 10-foot radius. In homeroom the next day, Justin Schmakovsky threw a crappy paper airplane at him. Within seconds, Elliot had built a superior vessel. He stood up on his chair and swiftly launched the Papierflieger. What? At his unsuspecting enemy.
Go, Papierflieger, go!
Soon, Splort, the marvel of paper aviation, lodged itself in Justin's tender eyeball. "Mr. Thomas," bellowed their teacher, "go to the principal's office." Later that day, Elliot was cooing quietly to himself as he bought a candy bar in the lobby. Casey Witchtits was smoking nearby, and
What?
sneered at him.
Oh, it's a witch tits.
You'll never fly, stinky crow, she laughed. Why don't you go jack off to some bird porn? I bet you do more fapping than flapping.
Hey,
This
that's
is
pretty
gross.
good.
Fuck you, screeched Elliot as he ran for the door.
This is
It
funny.
was dark out by the time Elliot meandered home. On the sidewalk, he passed a gaunt man who stared at him intently, desperately even.
Uh-oh. Stranger danger.
The man opened his mouth and said, Uviwa, Uviza. What the fuck? Elliot had planned
What
to
the
eat this
fuck?
candy bar tonight while he finished his masterpiece. But he instead held it out to the man. I know what you mean, he replied. The schoolyard was packed the next morning as Elliot's classmates waited for first bell. Go, go! As one, the students turned toward the gate and saw Elliot dressed head to toe in his wingsuit. After a moment of shock, they burst into laughter. But they were already far below him. He swooped through their midst and into the school. Call, call! He bounded through the halls, zigzagged up the stairwell. Caw! The school let out a collective gasp when they saw a stinky crow on the roof. With a triumphant snap, he spread his wings, and a moment later, he had leapt. The next 2 seconds were the most beautiful of Elliot's entire life. He could feel their eyes upon him. He was flying, and their awe was keeping him aloft. 10 minutes later, as guidance counselors wiped bits of Elliot off sobbing students, and the police
sucks.
struggled to piece together the story you are reading now, Elliot's teacher looked down at the wreckage of the boy on the pavement and never forgot what he saw. One bloody hand had formed a peace sign. The other was giving him the finger.
He went out in
Alanis
style.
Morissette song. The
Alanis Morissette.
Okay, look.
Isn't it ironic?
I'll sleep for weeks.
Don't you think? Love that song. Ugh. So how G was that? Had chunks all over the place and was just giving him the finger. You should have been a pirate for Halloween. Got a drink in one hand and a bird in the other. Alright, Willie. Christopher.
Oh, I would hate to be the dumbass that got tricked into renting that cabin.
You're a jerk. Alright, hook me up with them red gems.
Y'all take care now.
Oh, I will. How many gems I got now? Ooh, 5. Cool. Health. Damage. Damage. Capacity. Capacity. Perfect. Sucks that they don't give you a... You know, how much sense does that make? When you up your max health, they up your health. But when you max out your gun, you have to reload it.
Boy, she just loves you to pieces.
Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! Go, 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 go! Ew! Juke! Oh, damn it. Yeah. Well, that didn't work out too well. Part's annoying. So annoying. He's like, oh, I'm alive. Ooh. What's this? Let's do this shit again. Did I upgrade all my stuff? No, I gotta do it again. I don't even remember what I did. Health. Damage. Oops. Oh, damage twice because I messed up capacity. And then put the capacity